Alrighty, let's get this review done. Factor, so multiply. Multiply to negative 56x squared, because that's what 7 times negative 8 is. Add to 26x. So numbers that multiply to 56, add to a positive 26. So we've got 56 and 1. I've got 2 and 20. Oh, 2 and 28 will work. Let's pick that. So minus 2x plus 28x minus 8. Taken out of the first, I can take an x, 7x minus 2. Out of the second, I can take a 4, 7x minus 2, and then I go, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, because they're the same. So you have x plus 4, 7x minus 2. Solve each quadratic below by factoring. Now, sorry, for the last one, I'm done because it's not an equation, it's just an expression. This one, solve by factoring. To factor, I need a 0. So I need to make this equal to 0. Plus 14 equals 0. 3 times 14 is 42. So I need to multiply to 42x squared. And I need to add to 23. I feel like that's 21. And 2. Factor, factor. Look at those first two. I can totes take a 3 out. I'm left with x plus 7. I can take a 2 out. I'm left with x plus 7. So then I'll have x plus 7, 3x plus 2. Set both those equal to 0, and you'll get negative 7 and negative 2/3. Solve by completing the square. Yes, sir. I'm going to move that 36. I'm going to split that middle term. I'm going to do the factoring part over here for you. And then I'm going to have to go x plus 1, plus x plus 1. So I need a plus 1 here. So I finished my factoring. Oopsie poops, that's not supposed to be an x. It's supposed to be a 1, silly. So then I'll have x plus 1 squared equals 37. Take the square root, or square root, as my home dogs from Wisconsin say, and subtract the 1. Now, you could skip from this step to this step. That's okay. We're going to do that in the next problem. So in this problem, we want to solve by completing the square. Shouldn't say either. So just say completing the square. Why does that say either? How silly. So to complete the square, I need a 1. So divide by 9. So that'd be 20/9. That's a weird thing. And 4/9. Who picked this problem? So I have x squared, move that constant, plus 2x equals 24/9. I could reduce that, huh? Take a 3 out and call that 8/3. Maybe I'll do that in the next step. So then I'll have x plus 1. Again, I'm going to skip right to here. So that's 8/3 plus 1, which is 11/3. Take the square root or square root, whichever you feel like saying for funsies. And then subtract the 1. Oops. No. Quadratic formula. All right, to do the quadratic formula, I need this thing equal to 0. 7x squared plus 5x minus 11 equals 0. X equals the opposite of b plus or minus, a equals 7, b equals 5, c equals negative 11. All right. Square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So that's going to be negative 5 plus or minus square root 25. I got my calculator here. That looks like a big number, and I'm scared. 25 plus, let's say, 4 times 7 times 11. That's 308. Now, that's going to be a plus. It's going to be a plus because you have 2 negatives. You have, I'll use my magical laser. You have a negative here and a negative here. And 2 negatives will make a positive. And that's all over 14. Now, 25 plus 308 is obviously 333, which it doesn't have a nice square root, so I'm done. 333 over 14. Next one, try to be efficient. Okay. 5x squared plus x minus 84. So, solving by square roots is off the table because it has a middle term. Factoring 5 times 84. Holy moly, let's do that. Let's see what that is, just for funsies. 5 times 84 is 420. Ooh, I can factor that. Because 5x squared plus 21x minus 20x minus 84, because that's going to be 420. So I can take out an x, 5x plus 21, and then minus 4, 5x plus 21. Then you'll have x minus 4, 5x minus, plus 21. Solve both those, you'll have 4 and negative 21/5. Here, let's see, 3 times 2 is 6, so right away I'm going to do that. And I'm going to move everyone that's, well, actually, you guys have been combining like terms, which is fine. So x to the negative 4, x to the negative 2, that's going to be x to the negative 6. And then the y's, that's going to be y squared. I'm adding because I'm multiplying. So then my final answer is going to be 6y squared. Got to move that negative exponent over x squared. That's a squared, sorry. This one, 3/4 I can do nothing with. 3/4, nothing with that. Those x cubes will go away. Y to the negative 4. So negative 4 minus 2 is negative 6. So you can write y to the negative 6 here if you want. And then that's just going to be equal to 3 over 4y to the 6th. Here, simplify. Okay. Negative 10x to the 4th plus 6x squared minus 12. I'm just matching up like terms now. So minus 5x squared, so negative 5x squared, minus 11 minus 8x to the 4th plus 2x cubed, squared, plus 3. Add up like terms. So that's negative 18x to the 4th. That's 1, so that's 3x cubed. That's negative 23 plus 3, which is negative 20. Next one, multiply. Pew, pew, pew. So 5x times negative 7x squared is negative 35x cubed. 5x times 2x is 10x squared. 5x times negative 3 is negative 15x. Now do the next one. 1 times negative 7 is negative 7x squared. 1 times 2x is 2x. 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. Negative 35x cubed plus 3x squared minus 13x minus 3. And I'm a donezo.